Hey, good morning, folks. I'm Live Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here with the MLive Morning Weather Update. We're going to time some rain for you on Friday, show you where it hangs on Saturday. And, I don't know that I'm believing it just yet, but we could be mounting quite a warming trend as we head into the end of next week. What I usually find is that at this time of the year, those first 90-degree forecasts out 7 or 8 days out tend to come back down some a little bit. So let's give you the lowdown here on the weather. Now, here's the European model, and we've been using this for about 8 days now. It's been plus or minus 6 hours on rainfall for Friday. So that's where we're at on accuracy now in weather. I still see some people spout off, wow, be wrong 90% of the time. No, actually, it's hard to quantify accuracy because you got to get really into the deep math, and the people that say you're wrong 90% can't even pass a math class probably. But where I was going with this was, the next day's high temperature forecast, probably plus or minus 3 degrees, probably about 94% now. When I first started, it was maybe about 80% of the time, but then you look at more important things like timing of rainfall 5, 6, 7, 8 days out. Sometimes it only changes 6 hours in 8 days. And I find that is highly accurate. So here we go. I'll shut up on my rant and show you the weather. Today is a great day, but again, smoky. And how we will get the grasp on the smoke and how it influences temperatures will be a little bit tough. I'll be honest with you, because we don't typically forecast weather conditions influenced by smoky skies. So we're just going to have to take some degrees off the temperature forecast when we see a blob of smoke heading way, stuff like that. And what can appear to be a mostly sunny day can act in what you would call a mostly cloudy day. This is Friday afternoon. I'm going to look at it closer next. So this is Friday afternoon, evening. Saturday morning, we'll look closer at that again. Little glancing blow of some chill Monday morning. Moves off. And then as we go to the end of the week, we finally get into a southwesterly wind. And I'll tell you, it's been several weeks at least since we've had a southwest wind. That's what this model wants to do going into the Memorial Day weekend. Southwesterly wind, you see that plus 18 Celsius, 5,000 feet. Hey, good morning, good friend Rich Spranger. That's where this model is getting hot temperatures, and I'll show that to you in just a second. But more the timing here. So this is Friday morning, 8 a.m. Traverse City, Petoskey, Charlevoix, Manistee, Ludington, Muskegon could be just getting into the showers Friday morning. That moves into the northwest half Friday morning, early afternoon. It moves into the southeast half Friday afternoon and evening, and increases in coverage and intensity in the thumb. Not to a severe level, but to a actual meaningful rainfall level. And by the way, this model has shown that kind of surgence of steady rain for 4 or 5 days now. Now, here's Saturday morning into afternoon. What does this mean? Off and on spotty showers, northern half of lower Michigan, Saturday morning, early afternoon, clouds, cooler weather. And as we get into the afternoon, that could drift into the thumb northeast, as in 10, 15-minute showers, a couple of them. Dry for Saturday night, and Sunday looks excellent. Not a ton of wind, and should be sunny skies. One thing that cold fronts will do is it will scour out the atmosphere and maybe get the smoke down. But gosh, let's hope we're not into a summer of smoke. There's only one nice thing about that, and that's sunrises and sunsets. Now, as we're going through next week, you don't see much going on, and we get out to Friday, and that's where we get into our southwesterly wind, and Saturday into a southwesterly wind and a very summery pattern. So let's show you what this model says. And again, I'm not convinced on it. You know, my job is to figure out what could go haywire 5, 6, 7 days out. We can always get a lake breeze and back that warmth off, or you can get a little bit of a momentum of colder air off of Lake Superior, and it drifts that cold front southward quicker than models say at 8, 9, 10 days. So I would say we do have warmer temperatures. I don't know about low 90s. We'll just keep an eye on that one for you, okay? So today, we're back into the 60s. A pretty day temperature-wise, but man, the smoke. Tomorrow, 80 in Detroit and Ann Arbor. Mid-70s, Flint, Saginaw, Lansing. Upper 60s, Grand Rapids. Low to mid-60s, northern lower. Saturday's cool everywhere because we should have quite a bit of cloudiness around, kind of a cooler day. Sunday, we jump back to the 70s. Monday, back down to the 60s. And then we start to try to inch into a southwesterly wind and mount perhaps a summer beginning warm spell. So 70s on Tuesday. Probably low 80s on Wednesday. Now, this model starting to show upper 80s Thursday. It showed it yesterday. Again, that is 8 days out. 9 days out, it wants to start to bring a 90 here and there. This would be next Friday and next Saturday. Hey, we'll take it as the official start of summer, but again, I want to emphasize that I'm not totally convinced about it. Now, the Climate Prediction Center, they're pretty good at long-range forecasting. They have a lot of tools, and this is what they spend their time doing. What do they say? They say a 6 to 10-day forecast into May 27th is warmer than normal, drier than normal. And they say an 8 to 14-day forecast has the highest chance of above normal temperatures over lower Michigan and still drier than normal. And what does that come down to in layman's terms? Layman's terms, it comes down to could be quite a summery and dry Memorial Day weekend. And I think most of us pretty well shoot for that. Not too many people root for the 50s and sweaters on Memorial Day weekend here in Michigan. Hey, there's your MLive morning weather update. Thanks for joining me here on MLive. We always appreciate you following us and using our services. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Have yourselves a great day. Bye.